Yeah, I don't think Conor McGregor could make the weight on 6 days' notice. That's a tough weight cut for him. And Conor isn't exactly the guy that I want to throw in as a late replacement fighter. He's a guy that I want to make a fight with, have the right amount of time to promote the fight, have the fight in the right place. So yeah, no, I'm not interested in asking Conor to take the fight.
Well, you said that he could be interested in fighting in the fall. Do you think it still is against the winner of this fight?
And when I say that, that's why I'm not going to throw him in a Frankie Edgar fight with a couple weeks notice. But yeah, I think that Conor could return in September and could be against one of these guys.
Everybody's saying he's a great striker. From what I've seen, he keeps his right side forward. He throws his left hand, throws his left leg, he likes to throw a few elbows. But to be honest with you, not very impressed by Darren Till. I think Masvidal's a better fighter.
Wow.
I think he brings more to the table than Darren Till. And that's just me. I mean, Darren Till's young. I mean, he had, 4 fights in the UFC right now? And the first 3 guys, I didn't know who those guys were. I don't even know who those guys are. But you know what? We're going to be seeing, anybody in the UFC is good. If you're at the lowest end or the highest end, you have a chance to get knocked out and put to sleep. And Darren Till, the way he's been going through from what I've seen in the fight, he's very durable. He's tough. He likes to throw that left hand. He throws it hard. He's got the chance to knock you out. So everybody's got that chance to do it. So I still got to be on my P's and Q's when I step out there in Liverpool, in his hometown. And I hear, this is not the first time I've been in enemy territory. Fighting Rory McDonald in Ottawa, Canada, that was pretty intense. That was fun. But I hear the fans in Liverpool are a little bit more passionate about their fighters. So you know what? We'll see, man. We're gonna go out there and have some fun.
What do you think of Sage Northcutt? Did you giggle in the background there?
What do I think of him? So he seemed pretty pleasant, like a nice little kind of like a nice puppy dog. But yeah. I've also heard that he's like that. That's kind of a fake thing.
Really?
I've heard he's been like
absolutely awesome, sir. 3 bags
people.
full, sir. Oh, yes. Yeah. Thank Jesus. Thank the God, Lord Almighty. Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
I've heard he's like yeah. I hear it's a little bit of an act. And I almost like I remember when we were about to fight, all week he was just like, oh hi, smiley.
He seems like a great kid.
Yeah,
he seems like a great kid, and I wish him the best. I do. I'm just curious. Obviously,
I've actually heard otherwise. Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. And I didn't think it was I was like, oh, it's crazy. He's like the nicest kid ever.
Because you beat Sage Northcutt, and he's got all the
he still has all the sponsorships
of the UFC, but you defeated him. You both came in from the looking for a fight.
Yeah,
looking for a fight show.
It's all good. He could have his. He could eat. I'm gonna eat too.
Yeah, no, absolutely for sure, man. You're 26.
Yeah,
you got a bright future ahead of you, and I just wondered, how does it make you feel?
That doesn't really bother me. No.
Yesterday after training, we're going to home, going to hotel, relax, and my brother Ali told me he's out. I can't believe, how he's out. Everything is finished, hard training finished. I'm just watching his interview. He talk about, I'm ready, I'm on weight. What interesting, when we have press conference call, he talk about injuries, pull out, something. I tell him, hey, be careful, because nobody is protected about injuries. It's hard sport. You never know what's gonna happen tomorrow. Now he pull out again. I still want this fight. Even they change my opponents, I still want this fight, because even he pull out, he have 10 win streak. 10 win streak, good opponent. We have big history. Maybe not perfect history, but big history. People still want this fight. But now I have to focus on Max Holloway.
happens to Tony Ferguson's interim championship? Is that still in place?
Goes away. This fight's for the title. You know, this fight is for the title. The winner of this fight will be the champion.
One last question on Ferguson and Khabib. This fight has now fallen through 3 different times. It's been booked 4 different times. Are we ever going to see this fight, or are we pretty much done with that match?
Hell no. I'm never making that fight ever again. Ever.
January, Holloway talking about, I'm going to take this fight if somebody injured.
Do you have an insurance policy in place if one of these guys can't make the fight?
You got a 45 champion. I would gladly take that spot after March 3rd.
Now, Tony is out. He take this. Thank you, Holloway. Thank you. But Saturday night, be ready. Saturday night, long night for you.
I'll tell you one thing about Max Holloway, and I've been with him his last 2 camps. Unfortunately, the last one had a little bit of an issue with the ankle. We didn't get to finish it, but one thing I learned, man, Hawaiians are a different breed of human. They are relentless. It blows my mind how, just they're warriors, man. And all that really was going through his head. And, I think he would be comfortable with me saying this, so I'll say it. Max Holloway thinks Khabib Nurmagomedov is the best fighter in the world. And that is enough for Max Holloway to want to fight Khabib Nurmagomedov.
Wow. You're not as worried about it as everyone else seems to be. You'll just wait your time and you'll focus on Gaethje in 2 weeks.
Right. I mean, for the last 8 weeks, I've been preparing for this fight. And, that's what I expected to happen. I expected to fight Justin Gaethje, and that's what's going to happen. So it's not really a big change up for me. Obviously, it was just an opportunity that flashed itself. And, of course, I threw my name in the hat. But I'm still fighting Justin Gaethje main event on Fox, so I'm happy, man.
Had they offered it to you, though, you would have accepted?
100%.
I mean, is Ferguson overtraining, Kenny, right? Is that question fair to be asked? Right. I mean, it's a non-contact injury. We see them all the time in other sports, in basketball and American football. But, it's maybe this injury would have happened in the fight, right? Maybe this injury would have happened.
I don't like seeing him kick steel poles to get ready for a fight. I'll tell you that.
Right,
like that's not going to help the knees, Tony. Don't kick any more steel poles, please. Okay, it's not going to make you any tougher. We get it. You're a tough guy. But, this is devastating, man. How about this? We haven't really talked about the fact that Tony was the interim champ, correct?
Yep.
So now, again, he was the interim champ, so it's not as much of a big deal. But not only does he not get a chance to fight Khabib, he gets his belt stripped as well. He's not going to be the champ anymore after this fight.
Cruel.
It's
Cruel
terrible.
world.
Oh, my God. It's brutal, man. I don't get it. This fight is absolutely cursed, and I totally get Dana. I totally get Sean Shelby and all those guys who are just like, I'm done. Not doing this fight anymore.
The UFC hasn't said anything to me about my title going away. I don't think it'll go away. They shouldn't strip a champion due to a freak injury that happened during a UFC obligated media event. I mean, seriously, there is a precedent of having a fight for the real title and keeping an interim title intact. They just did that with Robert Whittaker last year.
I knew something might have been wrong because we were supposed to work Saturday afternoon, and he never no-shows. He's late a lot, but he was late, and I'm just hanging out in front of the studio. He's got his own gym now. And after a while, he didn't return his text. I'm like, something, he's a fucking superstar. There's a lot of shit going on, so I just said, okay, fuck it. So I left and went on with my day, went in the studio, and then I get the text like at 11:25 at night, Saturday night. He said, I fucked up my knee, blew my fucking LCL out. He wants to fight. He wants to fight. He did not want to fight, but his doctor said, you can't fight. And he was like, I need a second opinion. So he went to the UFC doctors. They said, nope, you can't fight. His LCL's detached from his knee, according to.
So it's pulled from the bone.
It's pulled off the bone.
Yeah.
That's what they said. It's really, it's not like, usually you
That's how Dana described it.
When I say Tony wanted to fight, he would have fought with that shit. He didn't give a fuck. They wouldn't let him fight. He wanted to fight.
Was he walking with sunglasses on indoors?
I don't know. I don't know what he was wearing.
This is what Dana was saying, I think. That he tripped over some wires.
Some, those thick cables that they lay.
Yeah.
Apparently he tripped over one and fell. Fucking.
That's insane.
It's the craziest thing ever.
It's insane.
It's so crazy.